pace and also keeping people alive, because Blacklist International, once they jump on top of you, they're going to have a great time. And this series must win for both of them. I know it sounds cliche, but Blacklist International, they go down 0-3. That's a world of hurt. Nongshim right now with 2 new members looking to impress and to really put themselves on the map, because right now things are not, looking good for Nongshim RedForce.
Indeed is not. Both teams looking for their first win here in the Honor of Kings Invitational Season 4. Whoever draws first blood will put them into a much comfortable position going into that playoffs mode here. As you can see, in the early game, a very aggressive 3v3 to dictate control for that mid lane.
And I love it how they're dropping the sprites already, the flags. It's just like it's just like mental warfare, okay? How many flags are you gonna drop? How are we gonna go? But look, it looks like Golden Kite wants to go for that Firehawk to start things off early, but Nongshim right now completely zoning them away.
Superior positioning coming in from the side of Blacklist International, but take a look at Just G though, with that cheesy little play, stealing away the Azure Golem from the hands of Haku.
And this is why it's impressive, right? Because either the Yukio, you have that mobility and you have a lot of damage and lifesteal to kind of keep on pace. It's not going to be the easiest going up against Tepe Haku, but you have that potential and you want to be aggressive and pick your moments, and Joshi is very good at that.
And it seems like there's also no counter initiation coming in from the side of Nongshim RedForce to go for that counter invade in that Azure Golem. So in terms of this early game, I do think that it has been a pretty good win so far coming in from the side of Blacklist.
Yeah, it's a good start for them. I mean, in terms of net worth, they're a little bit behind, about 300 gold, not the end of the world, but it's about those buffs, right? It's like a small thing that you see only later as the buff duration is there. So it's something that will help expand and ensure that they get a little bit of an edge.
Yeah, the EXP gap, like we see right now, right? Just G's already level 5. Haku is soon to be hitting his own level 5 as well. And the goal lead is practically 0 at this point, because some players are freezing the lane for the top side, bottom side as well, doing that duke between 2 of these farm lanes. But you can see the main focus coming in from both teams is that mid lane department.
Yeah, it's all about this mid lane, right? You want to put pressure on. Plus, it kind of opens things up so that you can get into the other different lanes. The outside ones, Siri kind of by himself needs to be careful. He is level 4, but he's going to get on his dragon. He does get on out. They were trying to get the stuns. It was a good attempt by Blacklist.
Very key ultimate as well. So that's not going to be available for the next 80 seconds for Nongshim's farm lane. So if he gets hit by Chaz Cannon Blast or Dragon Silky Imprint, things could go really south for Nongshim RedForce. But panning over back towards the mid lane here, back towards basics, Haku just picking up whatever farm that is available on towards the map, speeding through that early game process. Once Haku gets sufficient items, then the jungle matchup isn't as hard for the Nongshim jungler.
Yeah, and as any sort of draft happens, you kind of need to put it into like the warfare simulator. Like how is this team fight gonna just eventually evolve, right? Like how is it gonna start? Who starts with it? You have the cannon blast, you have the silky imprints as you were talking about. You have a lot of control, but then you have Joshi and Golden Kite with that damage to kind of clean house. So that's ideally how you want to do it, because you have a balanced draft, which will really set you up. But now they need to execute based on it.
Talking about the warfare that you mentioned, how would the Nongshim RedForce draft be the perfect occasion for you? What needs to happen for them to get control in this game?
Yeah, so I mean, Haku needs to get going, right? He needs to ensure that he's kind of being aggressive. I know that he's the type where he doesn't really invade too many jungles. He's kind of stays on his own side and he just outpaces people. That's how he kind of gets going. But I think in this one, he needs to be aggressive, because once he gets those items, he's going to start things. But now it looks like they've got the box. Chaz is looking to go for this one. But with that nice little board, it looks like Chaz is going to be picked off. Justy now on the run. Haku pounces on forward. It looks like here comes the rest of them. And with Rotel and Chammy1 looking to join in the fray, but they're not going to get you.
Ooh, key misplay here coming in from the side of Blacklist International's roamer here. Very good box on towards Haku, but you're in enemy territory, which doesn't allow your teammates to actually come into assistance as fast as Nongshim RedForce. So being punished there and also having to surrender that Tyrant, not the greatest of the start here coming in from the Filipino Giants.
Yeah, not the greatest, but they still have a little bit of map control. But now Joshi, he's going to get gone on. The Tremor Smash is real, but can they get actually follow-up? Haku's going to pounce away, but he's going to be killed on this one. And it looks like Namu just over the wall. He gets under the tower, and Blacklist not able to get anything else, but they got Haku, which is the prize of the day.
That was a beautiful set coming in by Chammy1 here. Although he didn't land the Truth Mantra on towards the wall, but the damage and AoE has already been done, and it already has displaced Haku from the rest of the team, which formulate this 1-for-1 exchange in favor for Blacklist. Early game, it's on towards Chash, and now it's on towards Haku. And you can say, if you can stop Haku's train of farm and make sure that he doesn't outscale Just-G, then it's the game plan of Nongshim RedForce being disturbed.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely being disturbed. And that's a bit of a problem here. And Blacklist International understanding, hey, pay, a lot of the teams play it, right? We've seen it time and time again. It was definitely the meta, but teams are now adjusting. They're finding out that Yukio actually a pretty darn good counter. And you're seeing Just-G, he's got a 300 gold lead. Haku did die as well, so XP is going to be a little bit further behind. Just-G level 10, just doing everything well at this stage.
It's a good point, right? Where we have a major patch before the tournament, so teams that have their draft locked in from 2025, they have to go through more evolution, more simulation in terms of the drafting phase to find what works best for their team, as we see the board landing on towards mid side.
Yeah, they're going to be just gold for the Silk Imprint. The Dragon used instantly. The Tremor Smash only onto one, and it looks like he's going to do a little bit of Dragon. Dragon tries to flash away, but nice 3-man stun. The box is going to be used defensively. Chaz trying to get alive, but he does go down, and they find Chammy1, who's under the tower. Namu was looking to dive deep, and Nongshim not playing scared. They've got 2 kills to their name.
The Nongshim RedForce train is started, and with that counter initiation coming in by Namu-san and also Ratel, that was just a beautiful one. The Byron coming in for that beautiful Storm Strike set up so much for Dragon and Chaz to, even though they flash away, but there was no room of escape because the Cavalry has already arrived, capturing their over-eagerness.
The Byron, time and time again, this has been the hero of KIS, right? The amount of highlight reels that you're seeing with him up front, that Storm Strike flash play is just unstoppable. Like, just setting it up and the rest of the guys just following up and cleaning house. This is the perfect hero that you want from a Clash laner. Tanky, has damage, has stuns, is good looking. What else can you ask for from a Clash laner?
And it's always on this Itadori Yuji Byron skin. And yesterday we saw Bao, how he single-handedly won the game for his team. And again, it's against Blacklist International here, so maybe it's not a coincidence.
Yeah, maybe not, but here it looks like they've got the truth. They find him and they get the Silk Imprint and they make Haku pay. They catch the Tiger, and now Namu running for his life.
Ooh, that is a big mistake coming in from the side of Nongshim RedForce here, but another one goes through mid.
Oh, the passive, it doesn't really matter when you have the Silk Imprint Dragon with the setup, and Blacklist International completely changing this game trajectory, and now they have a little bit of a lead in terms of towers. The net worth is still in favor of Nongshim, but that will dwindle away. Blacklist International doing everything right in this one.
This is the thing that we discussed during pregame, right? Where Nongshim RedForce, very cool. You do your thing very well in the first 8 minutes of the game, but the little mistakes that you do during rotations, doing side lane duties, makes your lead get erased by your own mistakes here. So for them, this is a very crucial one right now. The lead that we talk about that Nongshim RedForce did so well in harnessing, it's already being given over back to a side of Blacklist.
Destroyed a tower.
I mean, you can't get caught out. I mean, that's the biggest thing. Haku, he's playing more aggressive than he should be because the Blacklist side has so much control. If you get caught out, you get deleted. You're very squishy. You're going to have a tough time. So Haku needs to play a little bit safer until he hits that critical mass where he can actually fight 1 versus 3 or so.
And it's an interesting build coming in from Chammy1, but look at the engage coming from Namu.
Oh, nice little Storm Strike. It looks like Just-G, he's barely alive. He has the shield with that Blood Rage. He's looking to just turn this one, but Dragon getting a little bit low, but somehow all of them are looking to walk away. Chammy1 is just going to leave Chaz there. No, he's going to flash forward, and it looks like Ratel gets him, but they got only one, and that's the Roamer. Now Blacklist International still on the run. Ratel looking to go with the Force Field Suppression. Nice little Storm Strike on a Chammy1. Nice 4-man first ram, and Namu will trade his life away, but he has the stuns. Chammy1 is going to go down as well. They find Ratel, and they find Haku, and Blacklist International turned that around. Series the last man standing because he wasn't even in the fight.
That was a decent coming in from the side of Nongshim RedForce. They went for it all in exchange, but Siri was busy farming in the farm lane here. What is going on?
not sure, and this is why the team is not really on the same page. I mean, Golden Kite, he was completely untouched, right? There's a reason why he got the quadra kill, because he'll just do that free damage. Everybody else is just a buffer for him to do all of that, and Golden Kite with a massive quadra kill to start this one.
I wonder if you get a replay to really break down what exactly happened in that exchange, because that was really much needed. But right now we see a bit of a positioning advantage coming in from Blacklist International. Nice silky imprint on towards Namu here. He has to use the burst ramp to escape towards safety. Both teams fighting for control in this Tyrant pit.
Oh, he's gonna get mini stunned. He just barely stays alive. He has the shields, and now it looks like he will get back to safety. But now this Tyrant is gonna be open for Blacklist International. They've been zoned away by Justy. They turn this attention towards that, and they take the Tyrant, and it looks like they're gonna get Illusion as well, who stuck around and found out.
This is the issue that we have right now with Nongshim RedForce. This has been seen with the Bigatron by Vitality series. They do so well in the first 8 minutes, in the laning phase, but once it is over, everybody seems to be so out of sync. The little mistakes, the overextension, these are slow and small things that creep up to them. And right now, the lead, the team fight wins that they have, it's out of the window.
Yeah, completely out of the window. I mean, a 2.3K net worth lead for Blacklist International right now. And they're putting even more pressure on in this top T2. Not really much Nongshim can do, especially with Rittel down for about 15. This is a huge opening for Blacklist. And again, off of the mistakes of Nongshim, as you rightly pointed out, this is going to be a tough one for Nongshim as they have to find a way to come back.
It will be a difficult one, because if we view Nongshim's RedForce draft in terms of scalability, I don't think they really draft, but look at the mantra!
Oh, nice two-man stun. It looks like Chamey won. Just looking to set this up. The Infinite Bass is going to be used, but Illusion has already been killed on this one. And now it looks like they want to continue on behind the T2. They haven't even taken that out. They have the box. They find Haku as well, and they don't even care. They're going to continue to dive, and Blacklist International off of a triple kill of Golden Kite. Add that to the quadra kill that he got earlier this game, and Blacklist International are looking to take game number 1 as Namu is all by himself, who will get truth to the crystal, and Blacklist International easily take game number 1.
The story of this game is simple. Nongshim RedForce